What's up YouTube, it's your boy TJ and I'm back again with another video. I know it's been a minute since I posted a video, but I've been really tired of work, backed up with a lot of things. Just left from Tennessee about 2 weeks ago and I got a lot going on right now. So for this video I'm mostly gonna be talking about my everyday care and things. So for my everyday care I have one of my everyday carries, I have a Glock 19 Gen 5. The holster I'm using, if you're wondering, I'm using a T-Rex sidecar holster, orange with an extra mag piece. I got the Tier 1 concealment wedge in the back, full of extra comfort. This gun that's cleared, it is in fact loaded. But do a clear check, safe direction, not flagging myself. Firearm is clear indeed. So with this firearm today, I plan on taking it to get the optic cut on it. So I plan on taking it to get optic cut. So with this, I don't necessarily know how they gonna do it. I found a place, they told me they could do it decent price. I don't know if they're gonna do a combat cut, and I'm kind of learning most of it. So regularly, if you buy a MOS version of a firearm, the rear sight will be further to the back. It will sit further to the back and give you room to put the actual slide on and not interfere with none of this. Hopefully they don't do an optic cut, which I feel like a combat cut, which I feel like they might do. So a combat cut would basically be taking the sight out, keeping that pre-existing little path right there, and then mill out all of this, and then put the put the rear sight back in the front. And then for this, I'm gonna go with suppressor height sights, but I don't want true co-witness. I don't want to cover up the entirety of the screen. For the optic that I will be using today is a Holosun 407C. Let's see if you can see that. Holosun 407C, that's the optic I'll be using. I'm taking it today. It's a 3 MOA dot. It's just a dot, which I just bought it on sale. So get what you get when you can get it. Inside of the box you have, paperwork, you have your little gel beads, Holosun card, instruction manuals, you have a little cloth to wipe off the screen. So inside the box it comes with the little screw piece. Ouch, that hurts. I don't know if you can see that, but it comes with a little screw piece to be able to work on it, which when I say work on it, that's mostly taking the battery out, mounting it to the actual slide. It comes with 2 sets of screws. It comes with a small pack of screws. My camera autofocus is not working. Alright, so it comes with 2 sets of small screws. Come with a small pack and then an actual long pack of screws. It also comes with the red dot itself. So for the red dot, I kind of like it. I don't know, it's my first red dot buying for a pistol, but this Holosun 407C it's a nice clear window. Yeah, you can see the beam there. I do have it turned up pretty bright, which now I can't find the dot, just annoying. Yeah, I have it turned up pretty bright. So on the side, you can access the batteries from the side. You could change, for regular scope, it'll be windage and then elevation, but here is right, left, and up, down, which windage and elevation. You got buttons on the side for the brightness. You can turn it, let's see, you can turn the brightness all the way down to literally nothing. Then you can turn it all the way back up till it's just burning your eyeballs. But I feel like it'll be pretty good on this Glock. I was supposed to be meeting a dude today at the shop for 12 o'clock, but he messed up. I'm mighty close. He messed up his timing because he thought he had an appointment for something else, so he had to leave. Then he called back, said his days was mixed up, but it's life, you know. We got things going on. Like, I had things going on. Wasn't able to really make a video like I wanted to. So, by the time I finish, it looks goofy as ever right now, but that's what I'm gonna be having when I finish. And you can kind of see it here. They're gonna have to take this rear sight out and put it to the front and take this actual red dot and push it all the way to the back, just to clear up so it don't sit on top of that. Cause I need my ejector to work to spit out rounds. More upgrades to come on this. I probably will get some grippy tape and put on here for a better grip. I got a beaver tail on it, the biggest beaver tail there. Alright, so I'm back. My card was full, so I had to find my GoPro, swap SD cards. But I think the last thing I said was about that I had to push this back, which video turned off. So let's do a clear check. Firearm is clear, pointing in safe direction. But I like it. Nice armor cut. It will sit, but I'm thinking that they will push it back like this far. They'll push it back right there, and it'll be pretty clear. So whenever I put it in my holster, it's gonna be perfect. I gotta see what's the turnaround time for this? It's very cheap, so I went the route of taking it to somebody because I didn't want to spend $300 on a slide, and then once I get the slide, I gotta install the red dot. Then I will have to install the iron sights. Like, I'd rather pay for all that and get it all done with that price, because if I spend $300 for a gold slide, which I don't really want a gold slide, but let's say black or whatever, if I spend all that for that, and then it comes to me getting it, I'm gonna have to wait about 2 weeks to get it. Once I wait 2 weeks to get it, I'm gonna have to take it to somebody for them to install everything. So that's $300 there, and then you're looking at $120 to $200 just for them to install everything, which I probably could do it myself, but then I would have to buy things to do it. I can install the red dot, I can install all the parts on the slide, but it's putting the iron sights on, because I know most people charge like $120 just to buy co-witness sights and then to install it. So I don't know, in my opinion, it's cheaper for me just to pay somebody just to do it versus paying for this and then gotta pay to get it put on, and then I'm gonna have 2 weeks waiting to get it, then probably a day or two for them to install everything based off of how backed up they are. So it's gonna be a wait time no matter how it goes. So I'd rather just take it, do what I gotta do. But for this firearm, it's one of my everyday carries. I do plan on getting something smaller, probably a Glock 43X, but my coworker been talking to me about a P365. I think that's right, P360, 365, one of them, a SIG. I'm looking at like different options of a nice carrier weapon, because I shot the Glock 43X and I have some really big old hands. So when I grab this, like the purchase on it is really nice. You know, I can catch me a nice little grip on it. But the 43X is like this thin. It's like that. Not, I wouldn't say that thin, but it's thin. It's like, for comparison of me, it's like me grabbing my wrist is the 19 and me grabbing my fingers is the 43X. It's uncomfortable to shoot this, but there's multiple things I can put on it to make it fit my hand how I want to. And I know for a fact for this, I'm not gonna do too much to it before I go on my hunting trip, but I do plan on getting a flare and mag well just for the extra pinky support, because whenever I put a mag in and I grip it, my pinky hangs like right up in this area on top of the mag, and it's uncomfortable. But everything else is perfect with it. I'm gonna put some grip tape. I'm gonna get a flare mag well. I'm doing a red dot today, which I'll probably get it back hopefully within a week or 2 weeks. Depends on how busy they are. I will be getting a light for it. I'm gonna get a TLR7A or X, one of them, to put on here. And let me tell you which one I'm getting. I'm gonna tell you exactly which one I'm getting. TLR7A, yeah, that's the one. So this is the one I plan on getting. Focus. That's the one I'm getting for $169. I'm gonna get that put on here, and whenever I do that, I'm gonna have to buy a new holster. One thing I can say for new gun owners and people who are looking for guns, whenever you buy a firearm, make sure you shoot it. It's a few steps. Make sure you read up on the gun. Make sure you know and understand everything about it before you get it. Make sure it's compliant to your state laws and what you can get, because most guns can't have comps, depends on what state you're in. Then you need to go shoot it. Put the firearm in your hands, physically run some rounds through it. So go pay somebody at the range to rent a firearm and just shoot it. Get the feel for it, you know. That's the only way you could tell, because I could tell you right now, I could shoot this pretty good and I could shoot this pretty flat with no comp. But that's because I done put thousands of rounds through this and I'm kind of used to it now. Like, it's something that I use often on a daily. But if I was my first time and I'm gonna buy a firearm because it's a Glock, don't necessarily buy it just because of the name brand. Like, buy what fits you best, because I bought a firearm and I bought it because it was my first pistol and I don't like it. Not to say it's not a good gun. Like, it fits my hand perfect, it shoots good, but it's just something I'd rather not carry. Like, it's something that's just used every once in a while. But It's not one of the everyday carries that I use. Which and then I would say this too, as far as the next few steps of doing it. So you got read up on the firearm, make sure it's compliant for your state, shoot it, put some rounds through it, and then figure out what you want that firearm to be used for. If that's gonna be a concealed carry firearm, make sure you know the dynamics of your body, and will it fit properly? Will you need to get a bigger one or a smaller firearm? Pause, a weird stuff, but I'm talking about firearms. But you have to make sure things, and if you make your mind up on purchase of the firearm, I bought this firearm 6 years ago, and I had no idea that one day I would be getting a red dot. I had no idea that one day a red dot would be purchased for it. But it's 2024. This day have come of red dots being the thing for more accuracy and everything. But I have a standard Glock 19. I would say just go ahead and spend the extra there and buy the MOS version of it, so you don't have to do the steps that I'm gonna do today with going get it cut and spend an extra $300 if that on all that. If you buy the MOS version of the firearm from the beginning, it comes with the plate, and you can just unscrew it, put your red dot on, screw your red dot in. If you get tired of the red dot, take the red dot off, screw the plate back on, and it's gonna be flat. Do it right the first time and get the right one. Get the one that best fits your needs. And if you plan on putting lights, make sure it come with rails. They have some without rails, and it gives you options to still mount a light. And then I'm gonna redo it. My serial number's in there. If you plan on doing it, make sure it come with rails, because you could put a light on it. I could easily attach a light with no issue. I don't have to buy nothing special just to fit without the pick rails. So make sure it come with rails. And one thing I didn't really do, it comes stippled in the back, but none in the front. So slide check, I could do it, with my grip, but it's easier just to, 2 fingers with a little extra. But this, I gotta really grab it. And my other firearm, this is my other firearm, the Smith & Wesson, that I barely use, but I use it quite a bit, but it's not one of my everyday carries. Clear check. It in fact is clear. Clear. This, it fits my hand perfect. It's stippled in the front. I got pick rails stippled in the back, but I don't have the optic cut on it. Do I plan on customizing this firearm? No, I don't. It will stay bone stock. One thing I like is when I catch my grip, my pinky actually sits right over there. Now if you was to look at the Glock, my pinky hangs over, and that's with a good grip. So make sure it fits you. Don't go to the range and be like, hey, does this fit my hand? They gonna tell you that's a personal thing. That's what you want. I can't tell you, yes, it fits your hand. No, it don't fit your hand. If you like how it feel, like how it shoots with your hand on it, that's what you go for. And I say just go ahead and buy the MOS version. Get it out the way so you don't have to go back and buy new slides. Because if I was to buy a new slide for this, I would buy a whole nother gun. Because I don't want to have two different slides and gotta keep, oh, let me take this slide off and put it on this just to rock this. Nah. I'd just rather buy a whole nother firearm. Because I'm going to spend $300 on the slide. Taxes about $400. Then I'm going to spend an extra $120 to $200 on getting the stuff put on. When I could just buy something for about $500 and have it MOS ready, pick rails, and it go from there. Now, any add-ons after that, like if you want to get your slide ported, barrel ported, and all that, that's optional. But if you want it from the beginning, buy it like that. That's what you want, buy it. Get what you want while you getting it. Don't buy something and then regret it later and be like, man, I wish I would have bought this. Just save your money, spend it the right way, do what you gotta do, and everything will be okay. But that's enough for me for this video. I really have to get going because I'm trying to make it to him and drop this firearm off. So let's pick this up at another day, and I will be dropping more videos coming soon. So peace, everybody. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share this to a family member or a friend, fake friend, good friend. Haters are allowed, they're supported. I appreciate my haters, I appreciate my supporters. You know, if you don't know, now you know. Peace.